Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel, and we have another banned episode. So basically, these banned episodes are to get players banned who shouldn't or who don't deserve to play the game. And there's a number of different scenarios with that, whether they are rude, whether they are just shit players, like really bad, and there's other players that just want to block people, cuss people, etc, etc. So there's many different ways or many different reasons why we should get some certain players banned. Now this game here, I don't even know where it's come from really. So you've got this ERAC, the Iraq 105. So he's a medium tank, and he's come left, which is fair enough, nothing really has happened so far. And then on the other side, you've got the Ferdinand and the Super Hellcat that decided to go the other side of the map by themselves. Like, other than them going by themselves, no one else has really done anything too wrong. Now, the Forest Witch here, who actually does pretty decent, and he doesn't do anything wrong, he's the one that also gets the brunt of things. And I'm looking at it thinking, why would he get the brunt of things? So you can see now there is a medium tank, which is the Super Hellcat, and the Draculus, the Dracula and the Super Hellcat, that are both dead. And of course the Ferdinand, he stayed alive for a long time, like a very, very long time. And I'm very surprised he's dead now, but like I thought he would have died very, very early on. And then you can still see this Iraq and the Forest Witch working well together to clear some of these targets. Again, they've done nothing wrong, and I think they are actually having a pretty decent battle. They're working well together, they're focus firing, and it is now a 4 versus 3. So anything can still happen. And then all of a sudden, Mergos, you are a stupid piece of shit. Well, that is basically the Ferdinand talking to the Super Hellcat. Why? They both went together, but then you're raging at him. And then the Iraq, look, our heavy is useless. The only heavy is this Forest Witch. Why would he even say that? They've actually worked well together. Like, I don't understand the reasoning. Maybe he stole the kill. I really don't know why that Iraq or EARC, however you want to say it, I don't know why he would rage just like he's rage. And then of course there, suck my asshole, you shit team, F you. I think that's funny. I think when someone rages like that, especially when they decide to go on their own, the other side of the map, what do you think is going to happen when you find the pretty much the half of the enemy team and there's only 2 of you? Of course you're going to die. And then of course he turns his attention to the forest pussy. Like, honestly, I really don't know what is wrong with him. And in fact, the Forest Witch, even though he's done a little bit of damage, he's got a kill. Fuck you, Jeffy, because that's his name, Jeff. He's the one with the hit points, so he's the one that can change the outcome of this game, because the other 3 on the team, now 2 on the team, they are pretty low hit points. So him having the hit points could actually change the outcome of the game. Now at the minute now, there is just 1 tank left. Give it a little ram, bring him down to a 1-shot, and then eventually with 1 shell remaining, he does clear him. And he finishes on top damage. He finishes top damage, a couple of kills, but yet they still feel they needed to rage at the Forest Witch. Like, I really don't understand why they would rage at the Forest Witch. I have no idea. So get him banned. The Ferdinand, get out of here. You shouldn't be playing the game. Moving on to the next battle. Now, this next one, we have the VK90 over there. Now, again, certain things people say, and you just sit there and why would you say that? What was the need of saying that? Now, this battle was actually unfortunate because they get torn apart, I'm not gonna lie. And straight away the VK, shut the fuck up. Like, that was uncalled for. In fact, you know what, they've pretty much all gone together. Now I know that the tortoise here is sort of egging him on a little bit. He does say things, and again I always say, just shush, don't say anything. And then it comes Mexican 42%, like, shit, basically. Like, that's just come out of nowhere. Now, they were unfortunate because of the AFK, and then, of course, the tortoise has just literally been torn apart, like completely torn apart. And it looked okay for the green team, you know, they were all together. Unfortunate that there was one AFK, and the tortoise is just so slow. He wasn't able really to he could have moved forward, of course, with these lot, but you know, he decided to sort of sit. He didn't really knew that, or he didn't really know that they were all going to come around. But yeah, they got ripped apart. Now, again, I don't agree with egging on. You know, he's obviously the tortoise is sort of talking shit back to the VK, but you know, there's just certain things that you don't say, and there's no reason for it. You know, you don't need to be you don't need to be racist. You don't need to wish cancer on anyone, tell people that you're gonna fuck their mums, etc. You know, there's just certain things that you don't say, and we could do without it in Blitz. And like I said, Wargaming should still remove these kind of people. Now, I'm not saying that the tortoise shouldn't be banned either, or at least chat banned or something. And then, of course, please, Mexican kids, kill yourself. So basically, he's saying Mexican kids, just go kill yourself. Like, really? Was there any need to say stuff like that? Like, if he's not happy with the way the tortoise is talking, then go report him. You know, anyone can report anyone. And if he wasn't happy with what he was saying, then just go report. And of course, the tortoise does carry on. And, you know, I do want to show it, because I'm not just going to stick up for the people that send me the replays. If these people send me replays and they're talking shit, then, you know, I'm going to still call them out. And I know he's not saying anything bad, but it's the fact that he's sort of egging him on. He's egging him on to continue to say stuff. And yes, it can be fun where people rage and rage and rage. But there's just some stuff that, you know, that it is uncalled for. You don't need to say it. And they should definitely be banned. So, yeah, let's see. Will Wargaming ever ban them? I mean, they used to. Whether they do now, who knows? But let me know what you think. Do they deserve to be banned, like perma-banned, never to play the game again? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. Keep sending me these World of Dummies, guys, because these are my favorite videos to make. If I've got the content there, I will make them, like, literally once, twice, 3 times a week, because they are my most fun content to make. Like, I love it. I love people raging. I just think it's funny. So send me your replays to meadsyreplays@hotmail.com. But for now, hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye.